All right, good morning, everybody. Man, welcome out again, man. You out here trading with Trey. So let me give you my morning outlook so far. It is 7:44 a.m. on May the 31st, 2023. This is the end of the month, and you know sometimes the market can get kind of crazy, man, as we get into the end of the month or coming into the beginning of the month. So what I'm looking at right now is the E-mini S&P 500. This is a weekly chart. And the first thing we do is we're looking for where the draw is on this particular chart on the weekly. The draw to me is right here, this yellow line, which is this high. That's what I think the overall draw is, where the market is heading to. But will the market get there? I'm not sure if it's going to get there this week or it could get there another week. That's just where I think that we're trying to pull to overall. That's what I think that we're trying to get to overall. So let's go to a daily chart and see what we have. So now that we jump down to a daily chart, once again that yellow line is why I said the overall draw is. Now over last week, this is what we had last week. That was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, as you see, we got back up on Friday, and when the market opened back up Sunday evening, which Sunday evening, Monday, which was a holiday, and it only traded for a little bit Monday morning, and then Tuesday is considered one day. As you see, we gapped up. We gapped up from this closure right here all the way to here is where the market opened back up. So that to me kind of shows that the market, when it gaps up, I think the market kind of wants to go that way overall. But then the market has to rebalance itself in certain areas, and so we can get pullbacks and different things of that nature. Which, as you see, the market came down. We did create a gap here from Thursday's high to Tuesday's low, and so far right now we're down in that gap. We got somewhat of a push out of that gap when we hit it earlier, probably around about 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. From what I saw on the chart. But right now we're coming right back into that. So we're gonna see how the market is gonna react. I think we could at least feel this daily gap, which will get down to 41.75, or possibly lower. All right, so now let's go over to, we can go to a 4 hour chart. Let me put back on the indicator that I like to use that'll show you the daily highs and the daily lows. Okay, so these dots represent the daily highs and the daily lows. This is a 4 hour chart. Like I said, here we are once again. We're back. We took out yesterday's low right here. We're back coming down. Looks like we want to try to violate that low once again, get back into these 4 hour gaps. Now we did hit the CE, which is the middle of the gap from where ICT teaches, and we got a reaction. Looks like we're going to continue to come down. So what I'm looking at for today, like I said, I think it could fill this daily gap, which is down at 41.75.75 or 41.76. What's that? 41.76.00. Or we could stop right here at 41.88.25 once we fill this 4 hour gap and then move back up. So that's what I'm looking for right now. If it's coming to the downside, I'm looking for that fill at 41.87, around in that area, or right around here at 41.75.75 or 41.76.00. If we start to feel real froggy, we could take these lows out if it's getting real boisterous. Now, if we come to the upside, um, what we could do, if we come to the upside, we could come on down, get a reaction in this gap, which is also filling the daily gap right here, and we could possibly get a move back up. If it wants to go to the upside, as you see right here, two equal highs that were left from Monday and Tuesday, where the market opened back up on Sunday, made that high, and then yesterday tapped and made the equal high. So we could get down in here, like I said, down in this gap, and then get us a push back up to start to take that out, which would be, first we had to take out the overnight high, which would be 42.18, and then get up to these 42, 43.25. That's my bullish outlook. Or we could come down, taking out that 41.75, like I said, maybe dip a little lower right below 41.45 and possibly get a push back up. I think so far, um, I don't know, man. I think I'm a little iffy, man. I think if I had to pick one, I think I'm bullish on the day. I think we're gonna get down, and I think we're gonna get a push back up. But who knows? Because the one thing the market has been doing, if we go back to the daily chart, let me take the indicator off because it's got all those dots everywhere, man. We've been in consolidation for a long time right in this area. And every time we peak above the consolidation, it brings us back in it. We got up, consolidated right there at equilibrium, right there in the middle, peaked above it, it brought us right back down. Here we went again, we got above that swing high, but notice no closure. Just because you see this candle, this is where it opened, but it closed back below that swing high once again. So we could come down and get back into the same area again. Why they keep yo-yoing the market, I don't understand. But hey, they are the market makers. They know what they want to do. So that's what I'm looking for, man. I'll be eyeing what happens. If that daily gap gets closed, I'll be trying to see what happens if we get a closure and then a push back up, or if we just decide to rip through and get back down to equilibrium. So, hey, that's my outlook for today. I'll come back. We'll see what happens. Hey, whether right or wrong, you come up with your couple of theses, and then you just keep it moving. You look for what you want to look for, and you see what it's going to take for you to get into a trade. So that's what it is, man. I will see y'all later. Might go get me a little break fast or something, man. But anyway, I'm out, man. Talk to y'all a little later. Yeah.